world. All right. Onward and upward. Runners and hunters. We will... Our people are squishy enough that I am probably going to not underestimate the hunters. We have a little more range on our secondary there, so I'll go with that. And then I think I just have to... If we want to zap this guy, we need to do it now. I wanted to get that done, but just doesn't look like it's going to happen. We're not worried about the runners, so they will be obliterated by our siege equipment. Oh, that's an annoying hit, though, I will say. This corner is going to be the exciting spot. Oh, if you haven't already played the Ball of Death Ballista approach, it is strong. So let's see. I think we stunning entrance to here, so we can get this sorted out. And then you have this shot. Very nice. There we go. Now you are here, which means I think we do that. We don't care. I mean, we care a little bit about the stun here. Oh, the omens pay for themselves. Let me just say, the omens are pretty insane. Now I put you in kind of an awkward place, actually. Yeah, I should have not done that. I think it's gonna be a bad time for Torge. And I think I will. I am going to spend a few actions to try and lessen the danger to Torge. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. The omens at the start of stream were left over from a challenge run, and yeah, they were a little funky. Now I worry that you're going to take a bunch of damage, but I want to get you out of the injury space. Wow, really had nothing to worry about on that one, did I? But yes, Omen of many crossbows made an appearance, which is when you know things have gone wildly weird. Oh, does Leslie have proc shot? No, no proc shot. Unfortunate. The crossbow is not my favorite weapon either. That is for darn sure. This knight is suggesting to me a very high degree of likelihood of S ranking it. So if I manage to bungle it, which is always potentially on the menu, then so be it. Just to make him easier to get later. Oh yeah, and we do have Relentless that we need to take advantage of. Yeah, in particular, Omen of... Which one is it? Omen of Engineering is unbelievably powerful. For both trap builds and ballista builds. It is uncanny how good it is. Let's see. Let's do that. And then we'll come back over this way and just, I think, pass out some stuns where we can. Now, the person who's going to have, I think, the hardest time... This corner is going to be a little spicy. So let's see how much work we can have Leslie do here. Leslie's not, like, fully mobile yet. Oh, that was disappointing. Disappointing shot. Where am I missing one? Oh, it's you right there. Oh, you're out of movement. Okay, so this is... Well, I guess we can get it this way, right? All right. Looks good. Yeah, the way that the Pierce attack stacks over itself just leads to crazy, crazy numbers. I don't know if it's relatable, but Night 5 of Lakeburg is the hardest night of the entire game for me across all your playthroughs. That's a very hot take, Mercenaire. I would say that for me it is not directly relatable. I think that there's some nights in Elderlicht that have been kind of consistently very, very big sources of pain for me. Okay, so rather than using your movement there, we only have 5 movement left. I guess let's just do that, and then we'll just tuck ourselves in. But yeah, I have had, like, especially when I was doing the Elderlicht no seer runs, there's definitely some times where, like, those early nights of Elderlicht were really, really frustrating. Oh, that was the wrong enemy to do that to. Let's see. And then if we walk to here, zap you. All right, so let's see. Now you need to stack up a little bit of momentum, and then we're good to go. I love spreading stun with contagion. What can I say? Now, I missed someone. Are you in the Haven? You are in the Haven. Night 5 of Lakeburg always got to be a bit too much to handle. Interesting. Yeah, I find... I have generally found Lakeburg... Lakeburg is my favorite map, as a side note, just as a broad observation. I think that it is the OG map, but it's the OG map for a reason. And I do love the way that it plays. I think they really nailed the formula with it. And some of the other ones are, I mean, still good. Like, you know, like none of the maps I think are bad. They all hold a place. With the exception of Gildenberg. I think Gildenberg is just abjectly boring, unfortunately. Like, it never poses any real threat or challenge. Trying to decide if Leslie's going to be a great momentum hero or not. I don't know. She needs some more stuff before it's going to happen. Okay. We're just chilling. But yeah, I think the penultimate night on Elderlicht is probably like the one that I consider to be the single toughest night, just because the sheer cost in terms of soul vessel clearing is like really high. Ooh, resisted the stun over there. Very, very sneaky. All right. Conga line of death. Here we come. If I don't get a Dion panic from early, I feel like I didn't push hard enough on the difficulty. Yeah, I can absolutely see that, T. I think I'm with you on that one. To me, it's the easiest boss, Lakeburg. But the Gildenberg was like the one that was a shock to you on your first playthrough. Oh, it has great shock value. Oh, like it really is like fantastic in terms of shock value, because you're like, oh, I must be done. And then all of a sudden these harpies come out of nowhere, and it's a great moment in video gamery. I love the Harpy boss for that reason and that reason alone, but I just wish that map had a little more character. We could use more maps that are like Lakeburg, I guess is my point. Glintfine? Is that the one that you're referring to then? All right, is level 8 high enough for us to... I think we could push it one more night. Oh, Glenwald. That's the one that we're on right now. This is Glenwald. Let's see. I think we're pushing our luck if we don't pick up another hero. But I do like pushing my luck. Yeah, this is Glenwald. It is interesting that 3 of the maps start with a G. That's a curious one. Let's see. So we have a lot of disposal income if we want it. Let's get a hero. Let's see if we can get someone who has some multi-hit credentials. I like the sound of that. Abigail. Trader Muscular Bookworm has what I want for a multi-hit hero. We will take them at level 8. Welcome to the squad. So you can see that Abigail matched our highest level hero, which normally the inn will not include level ups. Oh, I didn't do level ups. So I actually... Yeah, that was surprising, actually. That was a bit of a misplay. There are 3 G maps and you've complained about that several times. How curious. All right, 8 AP for Leslie is feeling really good. Show me some momentum. Thank you. We've been needing that. And then inertia gets our movement to carry a lot harder. Over here, we have a lot of crit on you. I don't know if I like that or not. Skill range is big. Love us some skill range. I'm gonna roll this once. Big damage I think is better than crit in this case, but we'll never actually know because sadly the spreadsheet is not doing what we need it to do quite yet. Sadist. I guess we get Sadist and we get Runic Gift, which is cool. Get our stun chance up. The magic damage increase must be nice here. And we'll take the damage. And we'll take the damage. All right, and now Abigail. Whoops. Clicking the wrong buttons. Let's see. So, probably just a bog standard multi-hit hero. I'm a little sad we don't have sheer power. But we do have legendary assassin. Or excuse me, we don't have mana collector, but I think it'll be, I mean, it will be fine. We know this to be true. Two-handed hammer, mercenary, or one-handed hammer? We're missing a bit of crit here, unfortunately. We'll take magic fuel, even though we don't have its logical pairing. Quick reload is good. I think I'll dip back for avid learner, and we'll probably pick that up first. And then explosive essence is fine. Always the basic one, the one-handed one. Wow. Okay. Well, that is an interesting take. That's certainly not my my go-to, but that is curious. We'll take some range damage. That's fine. Take some magic damage. That's good. Skill range is interesting here. I think I will probably take it. I want to see crit up here. AP is good too. Oh boy. We're getting absolutely slammed on crit, unfortunately. That's going to be a sad state of affairs. We do need to take some AP, but big oof here. These level ups are not cooperating. That's okay, though. We'll get there eventually. Rolled into oblivion, but that's okay. Let's see. Boom, boom. You're still going to be an absolute monster. And I will steal the toga from here and put it here. Okay, we can sell this. Ooh, love me an adamantium sledge. All day, every day. Power staff with 4 move is pretty decent too. That'll be our pickups for this one. So let's see. So who has worse skill range? You have 2. They both have 2. So which hammer is worse? I think this, we'll go for base damage. So we'll grab that, and then 8 movement for each of them too. What is going on here? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. We'll do that. They're like perfectly twinsies. Let's see, and then everybody's full on mana. Yep, so nothing to do there. And then night reward. Don't expect to get anything interesting here. Iron Shield, it's almost tempting, but I think we roll it. We don't mind this kettle helm. It's not great, but we sold everyone's helms, so I think we'll toss that there, and then let's clear up the corpses. I have decided, since our original plan didn't quite work the way that I wanted it to. Our original plan being to use the spreadsheet, since I need to work out some kinks with the spreadsheet. I think we're going to put our stunners on these sides. And we'll put our momentum hero over here with our multi-hit hero, and that'll be good. And then let's get ballistas going. Did I build one over here that didn't get upgraded? I think so. Put one there. All right, and that's going to be it. We do want to fill the rest of this in, but I think that does it. How do I have 5 workers right now? That doesn't seem great. How did I miss that? Whoops. With 61, we can't quite get to the second production pip, which is unfortunate, but I guess we can do this. And then we can't get to the 2. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll get our gold mines going next time. I'm not worried. So a free building ability means that someone is missing, like, a mana, I guess. So, yep, that was the 1 mana we were missing. And then 1... We took mana fuel on you, right? Yeah, we did. So we'll do 1 worker into more max mana. All right. That looks good. All right, night number 6. We have brought a second person into the fold. All right. Actually, hold on. Where's the diagonal here? There we go. All right. I already like what I'm seeing out of you. We're chilling. Okay. Did that hunter up there not move? It almost felt like that. Unsure. All right. Looking forward to Boom coming online. I don't care for trying to lure hunters in as a general principle. They take a long time, they hang out outside, and they just wreak havoc with things. So we'll take them out. No need to farm corpses from the hunters. They are unnecessary. Now, did we pick up Crypt Master? We did. Okay. All right, and then no worries here. I think I think Guardians are like one of the reasons that I like Power Staff paired with Hammer as much as I do. with 2 left. I mean, we'll just do it that way. Then over here, be a shame if you couldn't use that, that power-up you just gained, wouldn't it? Ooh. Now, have we... Well, now we have. I've put myself in a bit of a bind, it would seem. Yep. Alright, unfortunate. I guess we just take this guy out. And then run away. Alright, that was a bit sloppy. I overestimated our momentum friends' capacity for taking folks out. A mistake I will not make again. Okay, our stunner will take care of that. I like what I'm seeing. Now, if we could... Order of Resistance is kind of annoying, actually. I'm going to do that so that he kind of progresses... The elite progresses in the absence of the rest. $2,000 damage. Let's start by taking you out. So now you're isolated, so let's just see what this does. Oof, that crit rate is not satisfactory. There we go. All cleaned up, and then... I think these guys are going to walk forward. Maybe I need to bait them around a little bit, though. That could be. Definitely need just a touch more isolation on Leslie. Alright, let's see if this causes the... Alright, forward possession has happened. Good. Alright, this knight is laughable. To the point where I think it was probably a mistake to grab an extra hero here. We probably didn't need to bother. Hindsight is indeed 2020. Let's see. We'll nuke you to try and share the love. Okay. That's a lot of stuns. Oh, this is going to be like shooting a fish in a barrel. Which, to anyone wondering, I do not condone the shooting of fish in any form, barrel or otherwise. Just saying. Okay. So shooting is a no-go, but beating is okay. Well, digital only. No, no real-life beatings. Only digital beatings for, and only for evil things. Baldur's Gate being the potential exception. I might have done some. Well, I guess RimWorld is an exception too. All right, there are some exceptions, but yes, I think digital only. What about dynamite fishing? I mean, very efficient. But I don't think the product that you get out of it is particularly good. All right, Torch pulling up to level 9 feels real good. Lots of good things there. None for the heroes that we're looking for. Let's see. What's your stun percent chance at? 58. Someone needs to up their fishing game. No doubt about that. I would say my my fishing game is not my finest game by any stretch of the imagination. Did I just not pick perks at this tier to take? Seems pretty obvious, though. Oh, wait, we've already taken enough down here. Okay, we don't take any up there. Okay. I mean, Fortress Master is pretty bomb, but I think we take Hex first to give us that extra edge. Now, I did not pick something. You need one more. Wish I could lend Proximity Shot to our Momentum hero. I wish. Not seeing much I even like here. Head On is pretty good. All things being equal, I'll probably take Head On. That's a pretty rare take for me, though. You have 28% crit, so crit power I think is pretty good. Sure, big move is big move. Now, are we hiring or are we not hiring? What are we at for ballistas? 23? All right, it's another round of cash flow. So let's utilize it to get ourselves someone. Adrian is level 8. Right now, we have heroes who are level 9. So let's give this a reroll. Come on, game. There's one of them. Oh, that's weird. I lost my slipper. Please hold. Oh, there it is. Debuffing and this, we could definitely... Oh, and you have some poison. We could do like a poison multi-hit hero. Oh, you have a lot of poison. You're interesting. We'll recruit you. Farah joins the team. And we already have a hand crossbow waiting for her. But let's see. What are we working with here? No blood mage genes on this one. So it's going to be like mana collector. This, I think we go epidemic. We go stunning. We have no septic shock though. So I think it's regular multi-hit for us, unfortunately. We could try going like a sadist multi-hit build. I've never really played with that. So if that's the case, we skip that for these two. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. Crit Master. We could go Field Study, or we could go Explosive Essence. Explosive Essence is pretty good. I think I'll go Legendary Assassin over that. Sadist is great. For certain builds, it's better than for other builds. This is gonna be a fun test. I really like Sadist, obviously. Let's see. Let's go Mana Collector. Right off the bat. Now, show me some multi-hit over here. That is my request. The opportunism, we're going to get a lot from sadism. That's my thinking. And as many rerolls as I can save for the front half, the happier I will be. Okay, show me crit. I will take some base damage as well, but we want some crit. Our crit's going to go through the roof once we start getting gear that supports it, and a little bit of damage is not. Oh my gosh. They're just loading us up on damage. All right. Crit, good. I can't say no to blue damage upgrades. It's a sickness. Let's see. What do we got here? Nice scepter. It's a slight down for us, but I think it's good enough. Those are some serious greaves, too. Those are nice, but we'll take the scepter. The world may never know. I'm going to take the Battle Mage armor. I like the looks of it. And we will see about finding a replacement wand. Magic Crystal, you kind of always take those. This can definitely get sold. Let's gear up some folks. Far only ended up at 31% crit. That feels pretty mediocre. Stun Crystal is not bad. I don't think we need to pick it up though right now. We have bigger fish to fry, as it were. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let me find something to sell. I need 10 more gold for that offhand. And that means that we don't have a wand for Farah, which is like probably not the best thing to be skipping, but I can't say no to that. It's just, it's too juicy. Yeah, a hand crossbow by itself will be enough, especially with that offhand dagger. So let's find 10 to sell. That was 9 to sell, so I don't think I'm inclined to want to do that. This chess piece, who needs it? All right. Fair is a little weird, but who cares? And then also, I'm adding a new challenge to this particular run. So we have 2 people left. Or we have 2 of those left. And we know that Abigail is rocking magic fuel. So let's... I generally don't do this, but let's... How much are we getting out of this? Gaining 6 max mana, which corresponds to... So we get 30% of it. 30% of 6 is 2. So we're getting like 2% damage for these workers. That's probably not worth it, but... Would have been better probably spent in other places. And now, let's see. Ballista, how many are we getting? As many as we can reasonably manage. All right, we're gonna have to come back around again and upgrade them, but for the time being, that will be good. We do get one more upgrade actually. Protect the inn, and then we'll start ringing things up with walls moving forward. Although not for a bit. Okay, so let's see. So, Farah, you're going to come over here. Abigail's going to be over here. We'll put a stunner here. We'll put a stunner here. And we'll put a momentum hero in the middle. Okay. Let's do the thing. Someone's missing mana? Abigail is missing 2 mana. Where are you, Abigail? There we go. And then Farah needs a multi-hit at the beginning of her name. Okay, so before we go ahead, just because I'm terribly curious, let's because we know that the spreadsheet works while we do not have level ups pending. I want to see what the value proposition on this one looks like. There we go. All right, so what do we learn really quickly here? We learned that multi-hit is by far the best, but we could also use some resistance reduction on this hero. Then let's see, Leslie. I'm betting momentum is far and away the strongest for her. Let's see how Leslie does. Yes, momentum and crit are our big sellers, although crit power is also really good for Leslie, so we should bear that in mind. Jacob, I don't care too much about you, but then Abigail also needs a multi-hit in front of her name. But let's see. I want to see how much value we get out of range damage, specifically for Abigail, because I think I passed up a range damage upgrade. Oh, it's Abigail. Interesting. But let's see. So she's, yeah, multi-hit is very dominant. Range damage is just okay, actually. We're only getting like a 3% bump out of range damage right now. Crit, extremely valuable, and crit power, very dominant. Okay, cool. Very cool. I'm going to leave that up for the moment, and we'll just